So I want to challenge you to do something differently this weekend. Here's what it is. Before I give you the challenge, I want to ask my son a question, and then we'll go from there. Tico, what movie did we just watch right now?
Addams Family.
Now, did we watch Addams Family because I like Addams Family, because mommy likes it, or because you like it?
Me.
Now, why do you like it?
Because it was so funny and all the monsters, and I'm interested in monsters.
You like monsters, you like vampires, what else do you like?
Venom.
You like things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now having said that, let's ask a question from them, okay? Here's a question for you. What are you interested in that nobody else is interested in, that you know of? For instance, maybe you have an interest in, I don't know, horror movies, okay? And no one in your family likes horror movies. What if you have an interest in baseball cards? What if you have an interest in philosophy or war or generals or politics? Whatever it may be, you have the strangest interest in an area. And how do you feel when sometimes you bring up your interest to people who are not interested in what you are interested in? Doesn't feel that good, right? Now watch this. I got 3 kids. I got Patrick. Patrick, are you the youngest or the oldest?
Oldest.
You're the oldest. What's your, do you have a brother?
Yes.
Is he younger than you?
Yes.
Do you also have a sister?
Yes.
And she's younger than you?
Yes.
Is she the youngest? She's the
Yes.
youngest, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, Senna likes pink. Senna likes dolls. Senna likes to have a small cup of tea with me, right? And she wants to, go out there and do that. Okay, great. Dylan likes a whole different slew of things. He likes to play Lego, right? Dylan likes to,
Play video games?
he likes video games a little bit as well. You're right. So all of these things that I look at, I went to a parent-teacher conference last week, and I met with all the teachers. And they talk about my daughter in a different way than my middle son, and they talk about my oldest son, and everybody was different. Here's the moral of the story I'm making to you. As somebody who is trying to develop leaders with all my 3 kids, my outcome isn't to impose my interests on them. My outcome is to impose my values and principles, which, for example, Tico, what are the 4 things we do as a family?
Lead, respect, approve, and love.
Can you say that one more time slowly?
Lead, respect, approve, love.
Improve and love, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Do we bully?
No.
Do we get bullied?
No.
What are the 4 things we pray for? You know this one.
Okay.
You want me to help you with one of them?
Okay.
Courage.
Courage, wisdom, tolerance, understanding.
There you go. Courage, wisdom, tolerance, understanding. Those are my values. I impose on them, right? But it's not my interests. Like, for instance, he's not interested in basketball and baseball. Not yet. Not at this age. Can you imagine if I try to impose all my interests in him? It'd be driving him insane, right? But because I'm trying to develop him into a leader, I am focused on what his interests are. How does this apply to business? Everything of what I'm saying to you right now applies to business, because you have a team. You're working with a support team, your assistant, your finance, your folks that are operations. Maybe you got, compliance. Maybe you got sales. Maybe you got your partners you're dealing with. No matter who you're dealing with, the most important part about helping develop leaders is to identify their interest first, support their interest, and through that, when you know their interest and they automatically know that you are not trying to change what they're interested in, you are simply trying to challenge them to improve certain values and principles, to want to raise their own set of standards so they perform at a better level. But they know deep down inside you are interested in their interests simply because they matter a lot to you. So this week, whoever you're dealing with, whether it's clients, kids, parent, spouse, okay, friends, cousins, customers, salespeople, employees, support, anybody you're dealing with, see how different it will be if almost everybody you talk to this week, see if you can figure out a way to identify what their interests are this week. And when you do, see what happens after you identify their interests, and then find a way to water their interests by doing what? I don't know. Send an article to them based on what they're interested in. Send a book to them based on what they're interested in. Send a gift to them based on what they're interested in. Send a certain information to them or a video based on what they're interested in. And they'll sit there and they'll say, you know what? I appreciate the fact that you may not be interested in what I'm interested in, but you are definitely supportive of what I'm interested in. By doing so, guess what? I am willing to be open to the ideas that you want to share with me. Then people are open to you. Too often we want to impose our interests and our ideas onto others without first being interested in what others are interested in. Because if it wasn't for this kid, guess what? I am not going to watch Addams Family. The only reason I took him to watch Addams Family today is because he's interested in it. And because he's interested in it, Daddy is as well. Does that make sense? Having said that, have a great week this week. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye.